What's up, y'all? It's your favorite girl, the Alchemist, and I'm here with another Blackout reading. This time I'll be using my cards instead of just going straight off the dome. Before we get into it, I just want to say happy birthday to the Alchemist. The Alchemist turns 4 today. Hell yeah. If you don't follow me on my other socials, all month long I'm running specials on Reiki and sound healing. Reiki and sound healing are going for the low, okay? So if you've never tried Reiki or sound healing before, now would be the perfect time while it's a little cheaper. I'll leave the information in the description box below if you want more details. My official website will finally be launching. 4 years too long. I've been using Canva this whole time, so but I've always had a domain, but I just never linked it. So yeah, because I thought it was going to be a whole battle. But it turns out it was actually an easier process than I thought. So I really psyched myself out. Let that little story be a little lesson within itself, right? Don't psych yourself out. Just do the damn thing, okay? So doing the damn thing. So the alchemist.net goes live very soon. Readings are the same price. $10.10 for a mini, $22.22 for a full, and $44.44 for love and relationships. All right, so without further ado, let's tap into the reading, shall we? As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it don't apply, let it fly. Don't take someone else's story and try to make it yours. Don't be Delulu, because Delulu is not always the Salulu. All right, what do we have for the collective spirit? What does the collective need to say this time? All right. So I'm not going to make this reading super long. So I'm going to pull through 3 cards. I got 3 cards out here, and then I'll read the bottom of the deck energy. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So immediately what I'm getting for some part of the collective is there could be some maybe stress or strain surrounded by like your finances. You could be a mother, Queen of Pentacles energy. It's giving I'm worried, but the cards surrounding this worry, there's nothing to worry about, literally. Like the 9 of Swords energy, is that up all night, anxiety, stressed. Let's see what this worry is. There's absolutely nothing to be concerned about. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. The Queen of Pentacles is abundant as fuck. But because it is Pentacles, that's why I'm saying maybe you could be stressed about finances. But the 9 of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck is all about emotional fulfillment. The card is literally a woman sitting on a mushroom, like with butterflies. Transformation could be here. Butterflies, signify transformation. Maybe you're going through a big change right now. Maybe you're going through a move, relocating. Maybe you're relocating because of a job and you're kind of worried about what life is going to look like in this new town, this new city, this new job, this new role. But there's literally nothing to be concerned about. And then when I picked up the deck to get clarity on what exactly the worry is, to clarify the 9 of Swords, underneath the 9 of Cups is the Wheel of Fortune. So again, with that transformation energy coming through, you know, change is scary. The unknown is scary. Like, but change is necessary, and it looks like you're walking into something that really, like, looks really good for you. All right, clarify the Nine of Swords. I mean, the Sun card is literally the happiest card in the deck. Are you kidding me? Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Okay, let's see. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands to me is, I mean, yes, textbook is, you know, the persevering. But also for me, when I look at the Nine of Wands, I see someone that's like defending themselves or feels like they have to defend themselves. So I don't know, maybe, I don't want to say people are like against you, but like they're against like what you're doing, you know, and you feel like you have to defend yourself against a group of people or a person. But it's like there's no need for that really. Like, yes, set your boundaries. Also, I read Nine of Wands is also like boundaries as well. Like the card is literally her holding a wand, and then there's wands standing in front of her as if they're like guarding her, you know, like this gives like guarded energy. But this could be like all in your head. Like literally you're like stressed and worried about something that doesn't even really isn't happening in reality. Or like I said, for some people, there could be some people that are like not in agreement with how you're moving about, and you feel like you have to like kind of defend yourself, protect yourself from these people. But that, again, that goes into what I was going to say about just like having boundaries, just placing boundaries up. And, you know, don't overshare. Share with the people that you trust, the people that are closest to you. But you don't have to share everything that's going on with everything, you know? Like, they don't need to know your every move. Shit, even the people closest to you don't need to know your every move, because you, not saying that they're preying on your downfall, like, by any means, but I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes you kind of spoil things by speaking on it too soon. So keeping things to yourself. But literally, if I have to put a little bow on this little quick little message, I'd say, don't worry. Be happy. Literally, like, there's too many, like, really good cards, and the Nine of Swords is just giving that to your energy. Like, you're really stressed and worried about something, but there's nothing to be stressed or worried about. Maybe you need to go outside, spend some time in nature. Nature can be very healing. Spend some time in meditation. On the Sun card, she's literally meditating, and she's rooted to the earth. You know, get grounded. Get back into yourself. Queen of Pentacles literally has her feet kicked up, sitting back, chilling. Big chilling in a field of flowers. Like, there's nothing to be worried about. And then she has the moon shining behind her. The moon in this deck that I'm using the Earth Woman Tarot deck. It signifies intuition. It's like all this wisdom that you've acquired. Like, don't get in your head about it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. You're wise enough. You're smarter. You know exactly what it is you need to be doing to get yourself to where you're trying to be. Maybe for some of you, you've recently, like, gotten back into yourself. And maybe there's people around you that maybe don't agree with that. Like I said, there's people that don't agree with how you're moving. Or maybe you recently had to cut somebody off and you're kind of like overthinking it. I don't know. But anyways, overall, it just feels like a lot of worry for nothing, anxiety for nothing, overthinking for nothing, because everything is good, everything is okay. You're okay. Even if maybe things don't look that great right now. And I'm not saying like you down bad, but it's like, just maybe it doesn't really look that great, or feel that great rather, but it actually is. All right. Let's get some oracle cards. Hopefully that made a lick of sense. I have been gone for a hot second, y'all. And I usually like to do my intuitive reads without the cards. All right. Can we get some oracles for the collective, please? Okay. LOL. Okay, so I just want to point out, I usually don't read the bottom of the deck on oracle cards. I'm using the Earth Song Oracle. But at the bottom of the deck is literally transformation. It's the serpent card. And maybe I'll read it. All right. So the first card we got out here is crystal. The number 22 could be significant. The number 4 could be significant. Crystal. Clarity, perfection, energy. You are pure and perfect just as you are. Crystal song. Crystallization is the process in which chaos is reorganized into perfection. Scientifically, molecules gather to stabilize when liquid starts to cool and harden. This happens in a repeated and uniform way that forms a perfect geometric pattern in the form of crystal. She can be any color, shape, and size, perhaps glittering and sparkly, rough and textured, or smooth and shiny. If you look closely, she contains intricate patterns, ribbons of colors, and fascinating shapes. Crystal's song is full of energy which can affect you, heal you, and protect you. It's an unlikely treasure, pure and perfectly formed, yet another gift of nature. Crystal's advice. Crystal imparts the wisdom that you are perfect just as you are. There can be no other way. You are exactly as you should be right now in this moment. You don't need to wait until you reach a certain goal. Of course, there is growth and evolution, but you are worthy and pure already and always have been. You are made of particles put together in such a way that you have depth, emotions, consciousness. Just like crystal, you are an unlikely treasure, pure and perfectly formed. Crystal also reminds you that you are an energetic being, easily affected by the frequencies surrounding you. Therefore, be mindful of the company you keep. Positive people will help to uplift you and raise your vibration while you do the same for them in return. Yes, I love that. Giving out energy, good energy to return it, to get it back in return. All right, so then we have lake. Contemplation, peace, meditation, slow down and be still. The number 34 could be significant. The number 7 could be significant. Lake's song. Lake is a body of fresh water fed and drained by slow-moving inflows and outflows. Although water moves in and out, she herself remains still. She serves as a storage pool of water surrounded by dry land. Lake can grow or shrink in size depending on the climate, but she remains a source of sustenance for the plants and animals around her. She reflects her surroundings on her calm, undisturbed surface. Lake's song is peaceful. She offers a respite from the hustle and bustle of the modern world, singing a calming melody that encourages whoever hears her to be still. Lake's advice. Lake symbolizes peace. When this card appears, it is a reminder that you need to take time to stop and slow down. It is wonderful that you lead a full and busy life, but it's important to take a moment away from everything once in a while. Taking your foot off the accelerator for a much-needed break will help you avoid burnout and feelings of stress. Lake tells you to spend some time in contemplation, whether that be reflecting on your past or considering where you want to go in the future. It is also a time to sit in meditation and be present in this very moment. Aim to quieten your mind and pause from your endless thoughts, ideas, and planning. Find a place of peace within yourself to really understand what is going on inside and honor the part of you that wants to be still. Lake reminds you to just be. So remember earlier I was saying that it was important to make sure that you're meditating and just connecting with nature and just really just being with yourself with that sun card popping out. And the fact that the Nine of Swords came out, this energy of like overthinking. That's why it's important that you meditate so you're able to quieten your mind. And the thing about meditation is, and I've said this before, is like it doesn't need to be perfect, right? Like people are like, how do you meditate? You just do it. You just find yourself being still. And meditation, again, doesn't have to look like you just sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor or outside. You could literally, it's just about being in the present moment. You could literally be washing dishes and listening to music. But as long as you're sitting in that moment, actually washing the dishes and singing along to the songs and not in your mind thinking about whatever the hell, then that's a form of meditation. When you're driving and you're like actually, you know, sometimes people zone out while they're driving. Scary, right? But when you're driving, you're actually fucking driving and you're listening to music or not listening to music, but you're just present in the moment, actually driving your vehicle. That's a form of meditation. You're not thinking about anything else. You're clearing your mind when you're on a run, whatever it is, you know, but also on the other side of that coin, I also think it is important to also just find moments of stillness, like actual stillness, like you're not driving, but you're just like allowing yourself to just be, you know, that's super important. You don't need to constantly be on go, go, go. That's American culture for you. Like literally we live in this culture where if you're not productive, then you're literally useless, essentially, right? And I could get on my soapbox about that, but I'll leave that there. Anyway, yeah, lots of good things here. Really nothing to worry about. Just stay true to who you are, stay firm on your boundaries, find times of stillness. Remember that you were fearfully and wonderfully made, okay? And you don't need to be worried about getting to the next thing. Just be here right now and enjoy the moment as best as you can. And there's always resources out there available to you if you need assistance, like mentally, emotionally, you know. So don't be afraid to reach out, seek support, and just go out and be the best you can be. And that's all I got for you. And as always, happy healing.